Okay, so now I'm gonna do the popcorn. I just poured a half a cup of the kernels. Just use the Jolly Time. You can just make sure it's fresh and it works better. So I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle this around. And then it says 2 tablespoons of oil. Now I use coconut oil. You can use the oil of your favorite choice. You can use vegetable oil if you want, or canola oil, or I like the extra virgin olive oil too. But I love this brand. This is Amish Country, and it is a coconut, butter flavored coconut oil. So I'm going to use that, 2 tablespoons, any kind of oil you want. I just like this kind. I just like that butter flavor, and a coconut oil is a little bit better for you. And then you can use a salt if you want. You can use a tablespoon of salt. You can use butter. Again, I like the Amish Country. It's just a butter flavored salt. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on here. You can use as much or as little as you want. This gives it that really good buttery flavor. Amish Country, I'm not going to do this right now, but they also sell the caramel glaze. So you can do a caramel glazed popcorn if you want. So that's all you do. Now I am going to put the cover on here for the popcorn. Of course, you don't use it for the nuts, but you do use it for the popcorn. This comes off. You can put pats of butter right here if you want. And then all I'm going to do for this is now put it on the pop cycle. And that, how it spins, gives you that movie theater popcorn flavor. It takes this will pop it down to where there are no kernels left. You don't have to stop it like you do the microwave when you hear it stop popping. You let it go until it truly has stopped popping. And then you will put this on to flip it. When you're finished, you'll pick up this whole thing and flip it, and this becomes your bowl. So I'll show you that when we are finished. But this, I'll let you listen until one at least starts popping. This takes less time than the nuts, but it takes about 5 minutes, I think. Seems like it's pretty quick once it starts popping. It just has to heat up, and I've got it on the popcorn cycle. Okay, and I will come back and show you the rest when it actually starts popping, so that we don't just sit here waiting. We are just a minute or so into it popping. So you can just see it's filling the bowl up, and I'll just let it run till it stops. Now I could have put some pats of butter in here, but I already used the butter flavored coconut oil, which, like I said, you can use any oil you want. If I had just used regular oil, I probably would have put a little pat of butter on the top. You can season it however you want. We've got the smoked Gouda. If you like that cheese flavor, we've got the ranch, we've got the French toast, which is really good if you like the sweeter flavor. When I do the French toast seasoning, I'll mix some miniature marshmallows in with mine, drizzle a little white chocolate over it. You can put pretzels in with it, whatever you want, but that French toast is really good with that. Or I'll mix those candied nuts with it from the nut part with the popcorn and French toast seasoning, and that's really good too. But you can hear how it's slowed down. But I'm not going to finish it yet because I want every kernel to pop, and it's not going to burn because it's keeping it spinning. So as long as it's popping at all, I'm going to let it finish. So it pops every kernel. There's no wasted kernels like in microwave popcorn. It's going very slow now, but it's still popping. As long as it's popping, I'm going to let it pop. But I am, because I know it's about finished. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, because to flip it, you don't want the seasonings to come out the holes. So I'm going to put this on. You don't want to pop it with that on. Let me see if I've got it sealed. Yeah, sometimes I don't put those here. Okay, I think it has stopped. So I'm going to turn it to off, and then I'm ready to flip it. Oh, there's a couple more. So literally, I'm going to pick up this whole bottom, just like this. Now, I carry mine over to the sink just in case I drop it, because it can get hot, and just in case any fall out. So I'm just going to flip it. And now this part will go right into the dishwasher. There's a couple little kernels stuck on there. And it is hot, so I don't really want to touch it, but there you go. Sometimes that happens. Now this part, I'm going to let it cool for a minute, then I'll put it into the dishwasher. And then I have my bowl of popcorn. Now if you wanted to season it a little more, you could, but this is absolutely delicious. This becomes your bowl, so that's how you do the popcorn.